Manchester United look as though they're going to knock Derby out of those 15 and reduce it to 14. Only Chelsea and Everton at the moment are certain of involvement in the last 8. And the winners of this tie will be represented in that draw by ball number 5. And Jim Beglin, I'm going to give you the impossible job to start the half, and that is to make a case for Derby County.
Well, I think first of all you got to remember the recent increase in confidence thanks to the 3 wins before this game. They'll want to protect that, so I think they've got to show lots of spirit and grit in the second half, even if this tie gets away from them.
Park worrying Stewart, who had to yield a corner under pressure from the Korean. It's going to be Giggs with the corner. And Ronaldo kills it off. Nobody can strike that one out. A dart and a dash to the near post. And the thrilling Portuguese has Manchester United out of sight.
Well, that's a bit of a crusher for Derby County, because it would have been a case of trying to keep United at bay for 20 minutes into the second half, just steady everything down and try and work their way back in and make it more competitive. And Ronaldo struck. He's just got the run on Albrechtsen. In fact, no, it's Addison. He's just got the run on, and he's placed it beautifully because it's just away from Bywater and just above Gary Teal, who's on the post. Could Teal have jumped a little higher? Perhaps, but it's still a fine header from Ronaldo to find the net. There is a focus about United, and it could be a rout the way it's looking.
Fletcher, Giggs, delightful, Ronaldo, Fletcher, brilliant from Bywater. Ronaldo's kept it alive with impudence and wonderful technique. But they are scything through them now. Raphael, Gibson, and again Gibson, who did well not to go down then because there was contact with Jordan Stewart. Might easily have been 4 though, Jim, but for that fella.
Well, he's been terrific because he made 2 very, very good saves in the first half as well. Again, Giggs involved. Fine stop from Ronaldo. That's a great follow-up. I thought Fletcher probably should have tucked it away. I mean, he had plenty of room to aim for, but credit to Bywater. Excellent.
There is a relaxed air to that bench now. Mike Phelan having a giggle with the boss and with Patrice Evra, who has no reason to query the decision to rest him at this point. In by Commons, Addison! Life in the tie! Miles Addison, young centre-half, lumbering forward, leaving Foster exposed and giving Derby just a stick.
And Evra has just gone off from that side as well, remember? I just thought it was very easy for him to get it in. You know, once it's fed, John O'Shea could have been a little bit tighter. Good ball in from Commons, and he's just allowed a run on it. Nobody's tracked back with Miles Addison, and it's a smashing little header because he's in an awkward position as he gets his head to it and still managed to get the power and the direction right. Keep it away from Foster. Crack and go.
Well, the Premier League wants to know how to score against Manchester United. Derby County will tell them. Giggs. Toying with Stewart. Possebon, Fletcher, seen by Savage. Stojovski, Porter. Here goes Teal. Bit of space to run into here for Derby. Last quarter of an hour of the cup tie. Might as well give it all. Teal! Oh, it's a fine save from Foster. That is a really rapier-like strike and a very good hand for the young England goalkeeper.
Gary Teal's having a tremendous impact on Derby's play. Last 15-20 minutes.
Commons with the corner. Addison! Wide this time.
Yeah, Raphael's well positioned. I think if it's just inside the post, he deals with it. But again, you know, I mean, I think United can question the mark, and he's just peeled off back post, and it's too easy to get the header in. And Gary Teal, when he cut inside on that stronger right foot again, yeah, that's a peach. It's low, it's headed for the corner. But the save matched it. That's brilliant from Ben Foster. Brilliant.
Nicely on by Gibson. His cross, Addison's header out.
And two players there have done really well. Miles Addison got the goal back for Derby, but he's been very, very strong for him at the back in the second half. And I think Gibson has looked very, very tidy in midfield for Manchester United.
Fletcher, and Welbeck! Oh, it's a gorgeous take, really gorgeous take from the young man. And it wins the tie beyond doubt now. Danny Welbeck with the assurance of a veteran. Shaped and certain, and out of the reach now of Nigel Clough.
Well, I think he showed Stephen Bywater with his body shape what he was going to do here in the end. He's opened it up and he's always going to go for that far corner. But still, try stopping it. That's exquisite. I mean, that's top striking once he's got in the position. Oh, it's a natural. Absolutely superb. And as dominant as United were for much of the game, kind of feel that's a little bit hard on Derby with their response in this second half. But it's just a joy to see that.
Derby have had a very decent cup season. Semi-finals of the League Cup and the last 16 of the FA Cup, and Manchester United have been in the way both times. Ferguson overcomes Clough. All 5 prizes still on for Manchester United, who just keep winning. That's 9 in a row. Perhaps 25 still to play. 25 matches between United and the lot. Clough and Derby will seek to maintain their improvement in Championship form. But so much for the underdog. In the end, the cream generally rises, and after much huff and puff elsewhere, the 3 teams definitely into the FA Cup quarter-finals are Chelsea and Everton and Manchester United, 3 of the top 6. United have won here at Derby by 4 goals to 1.